What I'd like to do in this presentation is just walk you through the basic process of getting your website online. So if I can ask Josh if we could pull up that slide on our screen, and okay, so in this presentation I'll cover what is WordPress, why WordPress, installing WordPress. I'll present also a website blueprint that you can use to customize your website, to put in all the important elements your site needs. I'll also show you how to customize the look of your site, and also I'll show you how to add additional features to your website by adding plugins to your site. All right, so let's dive in here. Okay, let's jump in here. Okay, perfect. So what is WordPress? Well, WordPress is a content management system. It basically allows you to quickly and easily create websites. It's a complete solution for creating, launching, and managing a website for your business. It could either be a personal website for your just a blog. So anything from a simple website to advanced websites for your business. Okay, so WordPress was launched back in 2003, and it started off as a blogging platform, and since that time it has had over 90 updates. WordPress, they keep adding additional features, they keep innovating, because they know as technology changes, the needs and demands change of the market, so they keep innovating and adding cool features to make WordPress even better, more secure, faster, allowing you to, do more things with WordPress. Okay, and they continue to update. All right, so let's see, moving on to our next slide here. WordPress has over 74 million websites running. So over 74 million websites use WordPress. This makes WordPress the most popular content management platform out there. 17% of the top 1 million websites, they use WordPress. And let's look at some of the examples of who uses WordPress. So universities, businesses, magazines, celebrities, and even politicians, they use and rely on WordPress for their website. Let's look at the list here. Nancy Pelosi, Beyonce, Justin Bieber, Sony Music, Fortune, Time.com, the New York Times, Harvard Business Review.
Harvard, wow.
Yeah, this is amazing, and thousands of other brands and companies all rely and depend on WordPress every day because it's a powerful platform for websites. Okay, so why use WordPress for your business? Well, number one, it's user-friendly. It's easy to install, easy to customize, and easy to manage once you have your website up and running. Number two, it's cost-effective. It's actually free to install WordPress on your website, and I'll show you the process later in the presentation. And it's also inexpensive to customize, so to add additional features to your website, to customize the look, the features on your website, it's inexpensive to do that. And I'll share with you in this presentation the basics of doing that. And WordPress, it's fully customizable. It's open source, which means that if you're a programmer, there's some programmers out there watching this. If you're a programmer, you can come in and customize WordPress inside and out. But if you're not a programmer, if you're just regular business people like us, there's 33,000 plugins out there that allow you to customize WordPress to any way you want it to look, any features you want it to have. 33,000 plugins out there. All right, and there's hundreds of themes available. Themes are a team determines the basic look of your website. So hundreds of themes available to help you customize the look, style, the colors on your website. Some more reasons here why you want to use WordPress. WordPress has an incredible support community. There's the WordPress website, they have a forum, and if you have any problems, any questions, there's a whole entire community out there of users, of web developers, and even hosting providers. GoDaddy, Bluehost, HostGator, if you have any questions relating to WordPress, you call your hosting provider, and most of the time they'll even go in and fix the problem for you on your website. So this makes WordPress the best platform out there. And the other reason why you want to use WordPress, it's SEO friendly, which means that you'll get higher rankings in search engines. In search engines. So if you want your website to go higher in Google, if you want it to hit the first, second page, WordPress is the way to go. Okay, let's look at some of the other reasons why. WordPress offers you marketing power. It gives you marketing power to integrate with hundreds of other third-party services such as MailChimp, Aweber, Constant Contact, and these are all marketing services that help you reach your target market, help you communicate, and there's hundreds of other third-party apps and services that you can integrate into WordPress. And customize for conversion, that's the other benefit. WordPress allows you to customize your site to improve conversion, so the layout, the structure, the functionality of your website. And best of all, WordPress gives you the ability to implement all of the strategies that we teach you in Online Marketing Jumpstart. So it's 100% compatible with the strategies, with the techniques, with the tactics that we teach you in this course. All right, so let's move on here. So now I just want to walk you through the basic installation process. It's a quick and easy install, and the fastest and easiest way to install WordPress is through a hosting provider. So GoDaddy, HostGator, Bluehost, those are some of the most popular ones out there. And for this presentation, for this demonstration, I'll use GoDaddy because they are one of the popular ones. They're competitively priced, and their setup process is super easy. Anyone can do it if you can follow simple steps. So let's go over to the GoDaddy website, godaddy.com, and right on top we'll see their menu. What you want to do is select hosting and SSL. Okay, after you select that, a drop down menu will appear, and you'll select WordPress site blog. You want to click that, and the next page will load, and you'll see three options here. So the starter, the business, and the pro package. And if you're planning on having more than 5 websites for your business, maybe you have other businesses, you should go with the business plan. It offers you can have up to 5 sites. If you want to have more than 25 websites, go with the pro. And if you're just launching one website, go with the starter. Okay, so let's do that. Let's click our next slide. Once you go through the registration process and sign up for your account, you'll be taken to this page, and what you want to do is create a new WordPress website. Once you click on that, it'll install WordPress for you. It'll take about a minute, okay, but before that, it'll ask you to type in the domain name. It'll ask you to select the domain name you want to install WordPress on. It'll also ask you to create a username, enter your email address, and also to create a password. This will be the credentials for your new WordPress website. Okay, once you're done, we'll click finish, and that's it. Your WordPress site will install, and installation could take up to a minute. And when your website gets installed, once it's set up, you can type in your website name.com into your browser, and you should see the default WordPress setup. This is what your website will look like after the installation is complete. It'll automatically put a sample page in there for you. Alright, so let's continue on. After our installation, after you install a website, it's time to start customizing and structuring your website. And I just want to give you some helpful information here. What you need to have on your website to, number one, attract visitors, get your visitors' attention, start building desirability for your product service, but most importantly, to turn your visitors into customers, because that's what you're in business for, is to get customers so they buy your product and service so you make a profit. So your website needs the following components if you want to attract customers, get their attention, build desirability for your product service, and turn your visitors into customers. We need to have the following items on your website. So a video on your front page. This is extremely important because video, as Shane mentioned, it is one of the best things you can do for your marketing because it allows you to quickly and easily connect with your target audience, with your website visitors. So video, extremely important. Number 2 is you want to have an opt-in form on your website. This is important as well because not all visitors will buy the first time they land on your website. People are doing their research, they're checking out other websites, so they may not be ready to buy the very first time they visit your website. But if you capture their email address, you can start building a relationship with them, start sending them additional information about your product and service, just offering helpful information to help them make an informed decision about your product or service. All right, number 3, you also want to have social media links on your website. This is important. We live in the social media era. People want to stay connected, and when you put your social media links on your website, this will help your visitors find you, find your social media profiles. Number 4, social media share buttons. You want to have social media share buttons on your website because you want to make it easy for your visitors to share your website with the world, with their family, friends, people at work. So make it easy for people to spread the word about your website by including social media share buttons. The next item you want to have on your website is customer testimonials. Now, this is extremely powerful. It is one of the best things you can do to improve your conversion on your website, to help turn, your visitors into customers. Is customer testimonials. It's one thing if we rave about our product or service, if we speak highly about our product or service, but it's much more effective if you have your customers, the people that already do business with you, rave about your service. This improves conversion, this helps build trust, credibility, enhances your company's image. It shows people, it shows the world that, hey, there's more people doing business with you. So that's customer testimonial. You want to have those. The last thing you want to have on your website is call to action. Call to action they're extremely important because where there is no call to action, no action will be taken. So you want to give your visitors, you want to give them the next step. You want to tell them, call us to request a quote. Call us to schedule your appointment. Request a free brochure, or start now by filling out this form. You want to give them the next step. You want to have a call to action message in your video, in your banners, anywhere you can put a call to action message on your website. This will help improve conversion on your website. So those are just some of the basic things you can do that you can implement on your website that will help increase your conversion and attract more visitors to your website. All right, let's move on here. So this is, if we can have Josh just pull up this screen. Perfect, Josh, thanks. So this is a basic website blueprint. Now, this is a simple blueprint, but it's very effective for certain reasons. It's strategically designed, and you see that little dotted line that goes about halfway, browser fold. So anything above that, we call this above the fold, and we want to have our important content, important elements go above the fold. This is the first screen, the first thing people will see when they land on your website, and we want to have the most important things: your video, your opt-in form, your customer testimonials above the fold, and also some of the basic things such as your logo, having a clear navigational menu there, your call to action, your phone number right on top, your social media share buttons, and your social media share links. And right on the bottom, you want to have SEO content. I'll talk more about this in the course, don't worry about that, but this is content that will help boost your rankings in search engines. To the right of that, you want to have a call to action banner, some kind of a message there that will motivate your visitors to take action.
Yuri,
and
I gotta tell you, this screen is awesome.
You like it, huh?
This is so awesome for every business to have.
For every business, it shows you the fundamental basic components your site needs to have to improve conversion, to connect with your visitors. Perfect. And right at the bottom of the website blueprint, we see the your basic contact information should go there, your social media links, trust seals, and I'll explain more what are trust seals in the actual course, links to important pages on your site, and a newsletter opt-in form. at the bottom right hand corner, and also at the very bottom of your site you want to include your business name, copyright information, a link to your sitemap, and also a link to your privacy policy page. Alright, so let's quickly move forward. We still have a lot to cover here. So WordPress themes. What are WordPress themes? Well, it's a basic template that determines the look, style, and feel of your website. Now, there are hundreds of themes available. There are free themes and there are premium themes. Premium themes are basically themes you have to pay for. They're more advanced, they offer you more features, more customization options, and they are the way to go. So let's go to our next slide here. Here's a few of our favorite websites for WordPress themes. Themeforest.com. They have over 4,000 themes available for your WordPress websites. I mean, they have everything, colors, from the colors you want, from the layouts. Themeforest, over 4,000 over 4,000 themes available for you. So the other website is wpmudiv.org. They also have many cool themes available for you, plugins. They also have an incredible support community. It's a membership website. There is a fee, but if you're serious about building your website, that's one option for you. And one of my favorite ones is utheme.com. They offer, in my opinion, the most highly customizable themes that are out there. Their support is incredible, and it's also a membership website, so there is a fee associated with becoming a member of that website. Alright, so let's move on into the actual installation process of a WordPress theme. So it's a quick and easy install, and what you will need to do is first log in into your WordPress website, and you do that by typing in yoursitename.com/wp-admin, and this will take you to a login screen. You'll put in your username and your password, the same username password you created when we installed WordPress, and this will take you to the WordPress backend. And from the backend here, we will select appearance, and under appearance we'll select themes. What we'll do is we'll click add new, and this will take you to a new page. It'll give you more options where you can upload your theme, and once you have your theme selected, you can also browse themes in WordPress. So these are the free themes. As you can see, there are 1,404 themes available right now. They are free from WordPress, or you can type into the search, so specific color, specific layout, or if you know the name of the theme you're looking for, or you can browse the themes by categories. So once you select your theme, you activate it, you click activate, and it'll take you to this screen where it will give you the option to start customizing your theme. So what we'll do is hit customize, and it'll take us to this screen, and we can start putting the basic customizations to our website here. Alright, let's continue on here. Plugins. So now that we've determined the overall look of your website by selecting a theme, it's time to install additional features to our website. So if you want to build an online store, if you want to build a membership website, or if you just want to install additional features like that social media share button feature, or opt-in, or that email opt-in form that I talked about, we do this by installing plugins. A plugin is basically a small program, a small add-on that you install into WordPress directly from the backend site. And you can have a plugin do almost anything. Your WordPress site can do almost anything by having the right plugins. Now, WordPress has over 33,000 plugins that are available to download. Some of them you have to purchase. They're more the advanced ones, but there's plenty of free plugins that you can use. And you browse and install directly from the WordPress backend. Or if you purchase a plugin from a third-party website, all you do is you log in into the backend and you upload the plugin, which I'll show you in just a second. But before we do that, I want to give you just a few more tips about plugins. Read reviews before installing any plugin. There's over 33,000 plugins out there, and not all plugins are the same. There's really good plugins, there's good plugins, there's okay plugins, and there's some plugins that you don't want to install on your website. So before you install, read the reviews, read what other people are saying about the plugins, okay? The other important thing is to check if the plugin you are installing is compatible with the version of your website, with your version of WordPress. Okay, so not all plugins are the same. Read reviews, check if they're compatible, and just browse around. Select the plugins, install, and start customizing. Okay, now I want to share with you some of the top plugins that we use for our clients that are incredible, and these are the plugins that you want to have on your website as well. And those include, number one, WordPress SEO by Yoast. This is one of the most popular plugins out there for WordPress. This is the plugin that helps you increase your SEO on your website. It helps you increase your rankings in search engines in Google. Okay, number two, Google Analytics. This is another important one. Google Analytics, this plugin helps you track how many visitors go on your website. So this is all about numbers. We want to track how many visitors are visiting your website, which pages they're visiting, how much time they're spending on each specific page, and if they're leaving your website immediately. So Google Analytics, excellent plugin you want to have on your website. The other important one you want to have on your website is Contact Form 7. This is it's a free plugin, and it'll allow your visitors to contact you. So you can create forms, that your customers, your visitors can contact you. So this is another good one you want to have. iThemes Security. This is another important one you want to have on your website. What this one does, it basically improves the security on your WordPress website. So it's a good one to have. And the last one is Social Media Widget. This is one of my favorite ones because it allows you to place social media links on your website anywhere on your site quickly and easily, and you could link it pretty much to any social media platform out there. All the popular ones are there, so you'll absolutely love that plugin. Alright, so this is the next thing I'll show you is how to install a plugin on your website. So once you select your plugins, the next step is to install that plugin, and what we'll do is same process. We'll log into our backend, we'll select plugins from the menu, we'll click add new, and it'll give us the option of searching for plugins directly from WordPress, or it'll give us the option of uploading a plugin. So if you purchased one from a third-party website, you'll upload it from WordPress and activate it from there. So these are just some case studies that we've worked with within the recent months. Larry Dahl, chiropractic.com. This is a chiropractor in San Diego. As you see here, it has the basic features, basic layout. We have our call to action banners to the right. We have our SEO content that's there. We have our social media links right on top, our call to action right on top, and just the basic navigational menu on this website. And the second example is Adam Huss Official. Now this is a website that we've done. Adam, he's an actor, and this website now allows Adam to stay connected to his fans, to get more exposure on the internet. And it also has the basic layout, the basic structure, social media links, social media share buttons, more information about him, his contact information. Alright, so let's move on. So these are a few other websites. ferociousfashion.com. She's a fashion designer in San Diego. We helped her launch this website. It's actually an e-commerce website where now she can sell her, the clothes that she designs directly from her website. She can reach the world with her new website and with the e-commerce feature. The next website, Just Real Hair. This is a recent project that we've launched, and this is a pretty big e-commerce website. They have over 600 products in their website, and both of these sites, they are built on WordPress. Ferocious Fashion, it's a smaller e-commerce site, and a site like JustRealHair.com, over 600 products in their inventory. And this shows you the power of WordPress. So if you're a small business or if you're a big business with hundreds of products, WordPress gives you the ability to customize, to create, and to put up a website that will do virtually everything you want it to do. So WordPress, fully customizable. Alright, so let's continue on here. Now, just a quick summary. I know I'm going fast and some of the things that I'm talking may be foreign to you. I completely understand, and I just want to make sure that you know in the actual course, I'll speak slower. I'll go step by step. I'll take you by the hand. We'll install plugins. We'll select themes. We'll start customizing. So I just want you to know that I'm gonna take you step by step. I'll take care of you. I'll show you how to get your website up and running. So let's just go over what I talked about, a quick summary. So what is WordPress? Well, it's a content management system. It allows you to quickly and easily launch a WordPress website. It was started back in 2003, and since that time has had over 90 updates. And this is the best part about WordPress. They keep innovating, they keep improving, they keep making their platform a lot stronger, a lot better, so you can have more features and options. Okay, so why use WordPress? Well, WordPress has over 74 million websites that run WordPress. This is amazing. WordPress is easy to install, easy to customize, and easy to manage once you have your WordPress website up and running. It has over 33,000 plugins that are available for download and install. Gives you full control over the functionality, over the features of your WordPress website. Hundreds of themes available to help you customize the look, style, the colors, the layout of your WordPress website. WordPress is also search engine friendly. It helps improve your search engine rankings in Google, helps you rise to the top of Google. And last and the most important one, it gives you full marketing power. Full marketing power to customize the look, the layout, the structure of your website to help improve conversion, to help attract more people. And most importantly, it gives you marketing power, the marketing ability to implement all of the strategies, all of the techniques that we teach you in Online Marketing Jumpstart. So it's 100% compatible with everything that Shane teaches, that Caleb teaches, and that I'll be teaching. So that is one of the best things. So WordPress installation, quick and easy to install directly from GoDaddy or one of the other hosting providers. You install WordPress directly from your control panel, from your hosting provider. We've also talked about the important elements your website needs to have to, number one, attract visitors, to engage your visitors, to build desirability for your product, service, and most importantly, to convert your visitors into customers. And basic things you want to have on your website that will help with that is, number one, having a video on your front page. Number one. Number two, an opt-in form on your website. Number three, social media share buttons. Number four, social media links to your social media profiles. Customer testimonials, super important to have on your website. And call to action on every single page of your website. This is what you need to have to improve your conversion. Okay, we also talked about WordPress themes. Themes are basically, they determine the look and the layout of your website. There's free themes and there's premium themes out there available. Some of our favorite websites, themeforest.com, wpmudiv.org, and my personal favorite, utheme.com. We also talked about plugins. Plugins are small add-ons, small programs that you install directly into WordPress to customize the features you want your site to have. There's over 33,000 plugins, so I'm sure there's hundreds of plugins that you can select and use on your website, and I'll share with you the most important ones. We also talked about plugin tips. Make sure you check if the plugin you're about to install is compatible with your website. Read reviews and just really do your research. Make sure you select the right plugins for your website before you install them. And I'll walk you through the process of selecting and installing in the actual course, so you don't need to worry about that. Perfect. Now you know the basics of getting your WordPress website up and running. You know how to install, you know the basic step-by-step process of selecting themes, installing themes, and you have everything to get started with your new website. I hope you found this presentation insightful and valuable.